Rock bottom. Failure has its foot on my neck. My thoughts have now become my enemy. Fear leaves me paralyzed at the crossroads. I have created my own nightmare. A lack of options, a lack of hope. Something or someone saved me. Nothing responds. I want more than this. I hope for more than this. But I don't know. I don't know anymore. I gotta move. This isn't it. But what now? I'll tell you what now. First, we as people have to take personal responsibility for where we're at in our lives. We have made choices that has placed us in our present experience. We have to hold ourselves accountable to the choices that we have made in our past. When I was 20, there was this dead-end job I worked at that I hated. There was also a shift leader that I hated just as much. She was always on my back about little things. And so one day I had enough. There's one thing she pointed out at this time, and pretty much I just cursed her out in front of coworkers and in front of customers as well. And one of my coworkers that day was actually someone I was really attracted to that time. And after the day was done, the next day she texted me while I was out walking. And she pretty much called me out, called me childish. She expected a lot more from me. And in all honesty, I wasn't really trying to hear that at the time. I pretty much blamed it all on my shift leader, to say it was her fault, and because of her actions, that's why I acted that way. For me, she dared me to look in the mirror and notice how my actions did not help the situation and made the situation even worse than what it was. And even after she pointed that out, I still disagreed with her at the moment. But now, at this point in time in my life, it's been years since that moment, and I've had time to reflect, a long time to reflect. And she was absolutely right. I could have handled that situation so much better, and it showed her who I was. A child throwing a temper tantrum at life. We all have goals that we aspire to achieve. And we know once we accomplish those goals, our life will never be the same. And in order for us to accomplish those goals, we have to develop into the individuals that can make that happen. This is where the challenges and the obstacles of life come to play. Those challenges and those obstacles that we face every day are meant to redefine us and show us that deep down inside that we are the individual capable of realizing all our goals and ambitions. And if I didn't work at that dead-end job, I would have never realized how much growing I really needed to do. And finally, once we hit rock bottom, that's when we get an opportunity to see who's really there for us. When I was at the lowest point in my life, I felt as if God or the universe surrounded me with the people that I needed the most. in my time of need. These were people that have always been around, but I never truly appreciated. And I want to end it off with this. When I was working at that dead-end job, and the girl that I was interested in at the time criticized me and showed me who I really was, and showed me how childish I was being at the time, I didn't really appreciate her. I didn't appreciate the moments that she brought to the table. In most cases, we have a hard time valuing the people that are there for us, right now. We are all here for a limited amount of time, and everybody has their own journey. And sometimes the path splits off, and we go our own separate ways. Hopefully our paths meet up again, but there's no guarantee of that. We have to learn to value the people that are in our lives for the moment, because we never know once that path splits off if we will ever meet up again. And to her, and to the people that are currently in my life right now and play very important roles for how amazing I'm becoming, I want to actually say thank you. And I'm certain that you have people that you want to thank as well. Do it now. Appreciate them now. I would hate for you, and for me, for anybody else who's listening, to miss out on the treasures that everybody has. And I want to go ahead and make this clear. I personally don't know every step you need to make to get to where you're going to. All I can do is give you these 3 steps. 1, take personal responsibility of your life, where you were and where you're headed. 2, understanding that this is a process. Don't expect change in a few days, months, or even a year. It's gonna be long. Take your time, 1 step at a time. This is a journey, a marathon. And of course, finally, appreciating the people that are there with you in the moment. As I said before, you never know when you're gonna go. Love them now. Love them not tomorrow, not next week. Love them now. So, take this step by step. Trust me, the answers will come along the way. Just keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, and things will come to you. And as you keep going along the journey, my final gift to you is one thing that I feel that we all should do as people is just try to enjoy it. Thank you.